Why would you do this to me, Charles? This only weakens our cause. The same reason you would put me on a sabotage ship, Cheezel Weasel. Power. You think you can just cut me off from this? No. Consider this check and mate. I do hate you, Charles. Good job, Charles. But despite your efforts, the New Republic is close to an end. What makes you say that, Kronos? The Froops have added a great many soldiers to our arsenal against Tepay. That's enough to make some progress. But how do you expect to defeat the whole military of Tepay with only 4 ships? The Republic of Tepay is still very discombobbled. It's only been a week since King Bachingo came back from, well, out of nowhere, really. You may be able to get close with an ambush, but not a full-out win. From my information, the Prime timeline is much different from the original. I don't think they can fix it too easily. Have you ever heard of the Time Police, Charles? I can sense them. Those protectors of the Prime timeline are fixing my little corrections. Soon, we will all be but gone. Can these people take you out with, say, a little bit of violence? If they see it fit, my time could be very limited here. Charles, there's very much I have to tell you. Make sure you are not caught in battle. Well, that would be preferable, now wouldn't it? Professor Proboscis, you have a new message from King Bachingo! To the Viax computer, then! It is I, King Bachingo! And Professor Proboscis, I have a new mission for you. The native inhabitants of BV5 are refusing the re-education process. I need you to teach them a couple of lessons. King Bachingo out! What's the re-education process, Professor Proboscis? Don't worry, you wouldn't understand it, Manservant Jim. Time machine teleporter activate! What a beautiful smog. Reminds me of home. Manservant Jim, announce us! Attention, native inhabitants. The great Professor Proboscis has landed. Please submit to all his demands, or you will be destroyed. Odd, I'm usually attacked by now. Hold on there, second Manservant Jim. I'm calling the Pride of Tepay. What could your warship do to possibly make them reveal themselves? Tepay Troop number 20? Send down a Viax unit with a full information database. Viax computer, where are the native inhabitants of this planet?
I detect no life signs in the area. Checking databases for information on inhabitants of BV5.
Why, we could just leave, Professor Proboscis. Who really needs the re-education process anyways? Manservant Jim, these people are under Tepay rule. It is our right to utilize their colony however we see fit.
My search is complete. It seems as though the citizens are robotic, also surprisingly made out of extremely durable helo steel alloy.
Helo steel? That's what our ships are made out of. It's very resistant to laser fire.
That's typical helo steel. This compounded with another very durable alloy. It should be almost impenetrable by anything.
How many of these robots are there?
Around 7. The compounding process is very hard. It seems the robots have enslaved the local human population, focusing all the planet's efforts on building more of them.
We must secure a council with these robots. Such strong robots could be of great benefit to the Tepay military. Consider your mission complete. I am what you would call number 1. I am the leader of my people. In the words of our idols, wob do you womb, Subranger. That's foolish! How could something so advanced be so barbaric? I am referring to the Tri-Societies of Frubia. They used to own these lands, then the Fibermen, then you. I appreciate your diplomacy, but why do you refuse the Tepay re-education process? I don't. I think Tepay is exactly what our planet needs. Our people are dying, and they need help. I don't see what the problem is, then, number 1? Number 5, number 6, and number 7 believe we shouldn't join, and being a democratic society, we rely on a vote. But recently, number 4 left, leaving us in a deadlock. Democracy always getting in the way of Tepay's progress! We need to build a new member so we can outvote them. But that requires one more missing product. What is it powered by? I'm sure I can get one for you. A pure hyperonic crystal. The rarest element known to my knowledge. Why, I've only seen one hyperonic crystal in my entire lifetime. Where have you found 7 of these? What is this deposit? Our deposit is dried up. The hyperonic crystal I've seen powers my laser rifle, but we cannot use that one. But we can modify my Viax computer to be able to sense their power signature. Professor Proboscis, look over there! 3 of them are coming right towards us. Number 5, number 6, and number 7. What is it you want? How long have you been auditing me? Long enough to know your plan. But we accept it. Let's build a new unit. See what he has to say. We don't like the prospect of a Tepay overlord and his little friend over there. So, for a little motivation, we're killing the manservant.
Do not worry, counselors. I have detected a very large deposit.
Well, that was unnecessary. Viax computer, show us to the location of the crystal. Great dingo bingo bachingo! That must be the largest hyperonic crystal any of us here have ever seen. That one crystal has enough power for 5 units. Or 50 Imposer-class ships.
The crystal is 5 standard units long, comparatively short to anything.
Number 2 and number 3, I see you have brought the replicator. Fraudery, that replicator is reprogrammed to obviously favor you. How dare you accuse me, number 2, of such crimes? You younger 3 are significantly less trustworthy. Your program is faulty. If it wasn't for number 4 leaving, there would be no doubt of our sustained independence. Our society is gone. You should see that goes through your thick helo steel coating. You don't know that. We haven't checked the whole planet. Someone could be out there.
Seems as though the BVMs have recently killed the last of their inhabitants.
Yes, Viax, you're right. This could go on for a while. I'm calling a new manservant. Manservant Edward, get me my laser rifle. We have to really just stop these negotiations. Laser noise. You fool, we are immune to laser fire. You fools! Your democracy has driven you to madness! Look around! All that is left is you 6! All is left is yourselves! Why do you not realize that? We just need one more, then these deadlocks won't happen anymore. At least we can agree on one thing. Take the hyperonic crystal and make a new one. Nothing will change between you 2 warring groups. Nothing! Without your neutral party, you are just a bunch of sad, confused little robots. We must have a neutral party, someone to sway the vote. Give up on this democracy, it serves no one. Come to Tepay, there is a place for you. Never, we can't trust this outsider. Activate the replicator, here goes nothing. You are number 8. What do you think? Give him time to process, you fool. You give me life, but what life? For which there is nothing here. No people, no life, no meaning. The
This world has been drained.
Then you support letting Tepay take over and assigning us to new jobs.
I support our destruction. We have been unable to. That's lost of number 4. Your world has gone down to feel your goals of replacing him. Your people have faded away.
We can't be destroyed. We are invincible. Terminating functions. Number 7. We have failed our world. May we all join number 8 in his pursuit. Yes. Terminating functions. Contact King Bachingo. BV5 is open for colonization. May they be remembered for realizing that they were the fault in their society. One of the hardest things to know in life. Silence, manservant Edward! This was just a waste of time! We could have weaponized those robots!